Howdy ho, sailors!
I'm Izzy.
I'm Roman.
And welcome to the Breaking Wave.
We have another amazing, fantastic episode planned here. And guys, can you believe it's been basically a year since the school shut down? And after that year, we are very long and boring year. We are finally excited to have students back on campus. So we had sophomores and freshmen back last week, and then this week we have juniors and seniors coming in, which is super awesome. We're very excited about that. So yeah, if you do plan to come back in school in person, just make sure to check out the calendar. I believe it's on the CM website, and then just make sure you're following all of our COVID safety protocols, please.
It is seriously awesome to be seeing everybody getting back into a routine. That's so awesome. And speaking of a year ago today, just about a year ago, we were all getting elected as ASB executive officers, which is crazy. So believe it or not, it's about time to get the elections going again. So if you're interested in running for an ASB office, please email Mr. Cushman by Wednesday of this week so you can participate in the election process.
Wow, that is crazy. A year ago, we just got elected. Oof. So, I mean, that means that we're almost done with our jobs. That's crazy.
That is
well, I am very excited to announce that we are actually having our very much anticipated homecoming assembly this year. We just got the go ahead and we are all very excited about that. So we're going to be doing our class competitions and dances and stuff as always. And it's going to be the only assembly that Izzy and I are in charge of. So we're very excited about that. So just stay tuned for the big event and just make sure that if you want to participate, just to keep in touch, and it's going to be awesome.
You know, spring is just really the time for new beginnings, and us going back in person, I am confident that the next generation of ASB members will do a spectacular job leading our school at the actual school itself. But speaking of endings in this case, we are just coming to the end of Season 1 sports. If you haven't watched any of our live streams for these events, you can still check them out by going to chehomeathletics.com and clicking on the live stream link. Go out there and support our Seahome sports who've had a tough year.
And I can't believe it's the last week of our first sports season. So that means that our second one is coming up. For all of you, so what we have offering in the second season is girls softball, tennis, fast pitch, golf and track and field. And for boys, we have soccer. So there's lots of choices to choose from. And if you want to participate, you got to get cleared through our online platform, Final Forms. And if you aren't sure about the registration, you can always come in to Mr. Cushman in the athletics office or contact him.
That is all super awesome. And it's so great that we have an opportunity for everyone. But along with our sports teams, we do have a lot of amazing things going on with clubs these days. So we have some super awesome guests from several Seahome clubs with us today. Thank you guys all for joining us. We're super excited to have you. So our first two people that we're gonna introduce are Vincent and Miss Brewster, who are here with an idea to start a lunch club. So what can you guys tell us about your new club idea?
Hey, well, thanks for having us and letting us tell everybody about our new idea for a meetup. So on Thursdays, our hope is, and starting this next Thursday, the 18th, we want to start the lunch bunch. And it's our big thing is no homework allowed. It's just a meetup. Grab your lunch. It's going to start at 12:30, right where lunch starts. And we're going to play some games. We have Jeopardy, all those fun Jeopardy games that you can only play for a few minutes in Anchor. We're going to do that. And it'll be on Zoom with the waiting room. So I'll need people to use their, human name here at Seahome to get in. But yeah. So come and hang out, bring your friends. I'm hoping, it's just a way to have kind of a fun time with folks here at Seahome. And so if you're still remote, that's great. And if you're here in the building, you can just come to the Internet Cafe. I'm coming to you live from the Internet Cafe here at Seahome. So anyways, what do you think, Vincent?
Well, basically, our goal is for students to create new connections and hang out in a fun and positive environment. So just bring your friends and come to the lunch bunch. Thank you.
That sounds super awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for telling us about it. Super excited for it to kick off and for everyone to get involved.
Well, thanks for having us. We'll leave you guys to it. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
All right, and then for our next guest, we have one of our ASB representatives, Keller Morrison. How's it going, Keller?
It's going well.
Sweet. He's just here to talk about our Science Olympiad team. And Keller, I understand that you guys have been working each Sunday for the last 2 Sundays or something like that?
Yeah,
How's that been going?
so the past few weekends, we've had competitions. We had kind of our more paper events where we're testing different fun types of events like ornithology, studying birds, or circuit labs. And then the most recent event was a lot of build events and testing structures that we were building. And it was super fun to get on campus a little bit. And one of my events was gravity vehicle. So I built this ramp and a car out of Legos and got to see it go down the hallways, which was really fun.
Oh, awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. What do you guys have coming up next for you?
So luckily we qualified one team to go to the state competition. So
Awesome.
yeah, I'm super excited, and that will be in the end of April. And I really hope to see more people in the club next year.
That sounds fantastic, man. That's really exciting.
Now, we've got another ASB rep here, Marcus. Thank you for joining us. Now, despite Marcus' difficulties with opening up a Zoom call, he is a prominent member of the robotics team, the Sea Monsters. Now, Marcus, I'm a robotics member myself, you know that, so I could go on and on with questions. But what can you tell us about what's going on right now with the team?
Well, I'm sure just as you could tell them, team captain, what's going on in robotics is we're just kind of wrapping up our competition submission. We've just turned in some stuff with some testing, as well as some judged awards. So we're looking forward to getting some feedback on that, and hopefully we can do pretty well.
I agree, and I think we have a good chance. You know, I'm thinking when we start recording some of our at-home skills challenges, it'd be nice to share them with the CM community. You know, show some of the underclassmen what we're really about there.
What a great idea.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
would all love to see it. And then Marcus and Kevin are also both participating members. Well, Kevin's not a member, but he is the staff advisor for the Irish Club. And Marcus here is the president of the Irish Club. So I understand it's probably a big week for you guys since Irish St. Paddy's Day is coming up on Wednesday. Do you guys have anything planned for that? Anything going on this week?
I'll start and then let Marcus take over. It's been a long journey for Marcus with Irish Club. Marcus started Irish Club about a year and a quarter ago with the whole dream of, and really the only reason is he wanted to have a corned beef feast with his fellow students on St. Patrick's Day, and started the club and then we 4 days before St. Patrick's Day, we got shut down. So he's at it again. He's trying hard. So we're a few days away. So I'm going to put it into Marcus's hands. I'm ready. My shoes for the big day, right? So everyone get their green out for Wednesday, and Marcus is going to tell you about what the Irish Club is doing.
Yeah, Irish Club, we're gonna have our after dinner meeting because we want to make sure people can have their corned beef. And obviously it wouldn't be safe with the coronavirus to give people corned beef and stuff while we do a Zoom meeting or have a big party. That's just irresponsible. So instead this year for our members, we have these lovely handmade or hand put together goodie bags that have some lovely pre-packaged treats for the members. So it should be a fun time. And we're always open to new members. It's often confused that you have to be Irish to join. That's definitely not the case. It's for anybody who just wants to have a good time.
Marcus, are you Irish yourself?
I honestly don't think so. Maybe a tiny percentage on my mom's side.
Listen, I would say that being Irish is a state of mind. Okay, it's not about who your parents or relatives are. It's who you are now.
Well, you know
In your
what?
heart.
Love the enthusiasm. Thank you guys so much for coming to talk to us about Irish Club, and thank you, Keller, for coming to talk about Science Olympiad. Sounds so awesome. We hope that everyone finds a way to get involved somehow in the community, either through clubs or sports or anything else. And see Mr. Cushman if you're not sure how to get involved. There's lots of opportunities for you guys to pursue your passions. We also want to thank Marcus for showing up to this meeting. We really appreciate your presence It was super awesome to have you. Yeah.
Marcus, next meeting, you can always just show up whenever you want. You don't have to show up at 1:30.
Yeah, don't worry about it at all.
Yeah.
There is
Me
a point
too.
where fashionably late simply becomes late, Mars. But I think you're still in the fashionable portion. Don't worry about it.
Marcus is always fashionable.
Always.
All right.
Okay, well, thanks for a great episode, guys. Have a great one.
Have a great week, Seahome.